Welcome to Bookcast, where books speak and you grow. Here we bring the world's most powerful books to life, breaking down their big ideas, life lessons, and hidden gems so you can learn, grow, and transform, one chapter at a time. Before we begin, if you love learning and growing through books, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps us bring more great books to life for you. Let the book speak and let your journey begin. Money. It's one of those things everyone thinks about, but few truly understand. For many, it's a constant source of stress. For others, it's the key to freedom. But what if money wasn't something to fear or obsess over? What if it was something you could master, design, and use as a tool to build a life you love? That's exactly what Ramit Sethi teaches in his book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich. It's not about becoming a millionaire overnight or cutting every joy out of your life. It's about understanding how money works, setting up systems that run automatically, and giving yourself permission to spend guilt-free on the things that make you truly happy. Ramit's approach is bold, honest, and refreshingly practical. Ramit Sethi grew up in a middle-class Indian family in California. Like many of us, he didn't learn much about money in school. Instead, he learned the hard way through trial and error. But what made him different was his curiosity. He wanted to know why some people seemed to have their lives under control while others struggled paycheck to paycheck. He began experimenting, applying psychology, behavioral science, and small financial habits to his own life. Over time, those experiments turned into a system. That system became the foundation of his book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich. Ramit says that being rich is not just about money. It's about being intentional, designing a rich life that aligns with what matters to you. Maybe your rich life is traveling the world, or maybe it's being able to take your family out to dinner without checking your bank balance. Whatever it is, the key is to define it clearly. Then build a money system that supports it automatically. The first step, he says, is awareness. You can't change what you don't understand. Ramit encourages you to take a deep look at your spending, not to judge yourself, but to know where your money is going. He calls this creating a conscious spending plan. Unlike a restrictive budget, this plan gives you freedom. You decide where your money should go towards saving, investing, and yes, even fun. If you love coffee, buy the coffee. If you love travel, plan for it. The point isn't to cut everything, it's to spend intentionally. Then comes automation. This is one of the most powerful parts of Ramit's philosophy. Instead of relying on willpower or motivation, he teaches you how to set up systems that move your money automatically. Your paycheck comes in, and without you doing a thing, it flows into your checking, savings, investment, and guilt-free spending accounts. This way, saving and investing happen whether you feel motivated or not. You don't need to try to be responsible, your system does it for you. He divides your money into simple categories: fixed costs, savings goals, investments, and guilt-free spending. Fixed costs are things like rent, bills, and groceries. Savings goals are for short-term dreams, maybe a trip, a car, or an emergency fund. Investments are your long-term wealth builders, the part that grows quietly in the background. And guilt-free spending? That's the magic, the money you get to use however you want, without guilt, because everything else is already taken care of. Ramit often says that most people focus on cutting costs, but the real power lies in growing your income. He pushes you to think bigger, to negotiate your salary, build new skills, start a side business, or find ways to bring more value to the world. Because earning more gives you more choices, and more choices mean more freedom. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter and understanding your worth. Another major lesson from the book is about investing. Many people avoid it because it sounds complicated or risky. Ramit simplifies it completely. He says investing should be boring. You don't need to pick individual stocks or chase the next big thing. Instead, you invest automatically in diversified index funds that track the market's growth. Over time, this simple strategy beats the fancy, risky methods that most people fail at. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Compound interest becomes your best friend. It's the magic of earning money on your earnings. Ramit also dives into credit cards, debt, and the psychology behind money. He believes that credit cards, when used smartly, can actually help you. Pay them off in full every month, and you build your credit score while earning rewards. But if you carry debt, he teaches you how to create a debt snowball, paying off the smallest debt first, building momentum and confidence as you go. Slowly, you take control instead of feeling trapped. But one of the most powerful ideas in I Will Teach You to Be Rich isn't about numbers, it's about mindset. Ramit challenges the invisible scripts that run in our heads, the beliefs we've inherited about money. Things like, I'm just bad with money, or I'll never be rich, or rich people are greedy. These thoughts shape our behavior, often without us realizing it. To live a rich life, you have to rewrite those scripts. You have to believe you're capable of managing money, that you deserve abundance, and that being rich doesn't make you bad, it makes you free to do more good. He tells readers to talk openly about money, especially with their partners. Money can be a huge source of tension in relationships, but it doesn't have to be. Ramit encourages honest, judgment-free conversations about spending habits, dreams, and priorities. He says that a rich life for a couple isn't about agreeing on every detail. It's about understanding each other's values and finding balance. Maybe one partner loves experiences while the other prefers security together. They can build a system that honors both. The book is packed with practical steps too. Ramit gives a 6-week plan that walks you through everything from setting up your bank accounts and paying off debt, to starting your investments and optimizing your spending. But the real magic happens when you realize it's not about the steps themselves, it's about the habits and mindset you build along the way. He wants you to automate your future so you can focus on your present. Imagine not worrying about bills or savings because everything is already handled. Imagine being able to say yes to a spontaneous trip or buying that gift for someone you love without feeling guilty. That's what being rich truly means: freedom, security, and joy. And you know what's inspiring? Ramit doesn't promise perfection. He says you'll make mistakes, you might forget a bill, overspend one month, or feel confused at times. But that's okay. The goal isn't to be flawless, it's to keep improving. Every small win compounds over time. Just like investing, the small, consistent actions you take today will grow into massive results later. As you listen to this, I want you to imagine your version of a rich life. Maybe it's waking up without stress. Maybe it's being your own boss. Maybe it's giving back to your community, or having the freedom to spend time with your family. Whatever it is, you can build it. You don't have to wait until you're older or wealthier. You start today with awareness, intention, and systems that make your money work for you instead of against you. Ramit Sethi's message is clear. Being rich is a choice. Not a fantasy, not a dream, a decision backed by action. You define what richness means, you set your goals, and then you build systems that make those goals real. You don't need to be born into wealth. You just need to start, even if it's small. Because the real secret of wealth is momentum. Once you start, it grows. This book isn't just about money management, it's about life design. It teaches you to ask, what does a rich life mean to me? And then take control to create it. When you align your money with your values, everything changes. You stop chasing status or things you don't need, and you start building a life that feels meaningful. That's true wealth. So the next time you think about money, don't think about restriction. Think about freedom. Think about possibility. Think about designing a system where your future self will thank you. Because that's what Ramit Sethi is teaching, not how to count your pennies, but how to live fully. If this book spoke to you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more powerful insights from the world's bestsellers. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing. This is Bookcast, where books speak and you grow.